Right here is a Caterpillar 345 CL. This actually isn't the newest 345 made. The newest one would be a 345 DL, which really isn't seen too much. They always update their equipment a lot, this company, and they don't even have one yet. But the CL replaced the BL. To get things started here, your bucket's right over here. A 345 CL runs a 5-yard bucket. This bucket is obviously bigger. This is a 7-tooth bucket. If I had to pick, I would probably say this is maybe a 6 or 7-yard bucket on this. It's not too often that you see a bucket with this many teeth. These are just the side cutters. It just gives it more force to cut through the dirt. And you can see the back of the bucket and the wear guards. These X's you see are welded on to give it more, it just gives the bucket more wear. It won't wear out as quick. And you see a lot of companies weld these numbers on. It's just that when you have so many machines and so many attachments, it's just to tell which attachment is for each machine. Now here's your quick coupler. Great for demolition machines, because usually on a demo site you're switching attachments at least 2 times a week. But there's the quick coupler. It's a cat quick coupler, and then you see your stick. All these Nasturian machines are outfitted with the auxiliary hydraulic lines. That's the auxiliary. It's just for another attachment. And then there's your bracket for if you have to mount a grapple. And then there's your boom. This machine is offered as a mass excavator and also as a front shovel from Cat. But to find someone that actually uses a 345 front shovel is not that common, just because of the size of it. And usually at a site with a front shovel, you have to run a machine bigger than a 345. Here's your undercarriage. You notice the L. A lot of people ask what the L is for. It's for the L stands for long undercarriage. The C is for series, L is for long undercarriage. You don't see anyone really running just 345C. The only machine I've seen that has no L for the undercarriage is a 320. But here's your drive sprocket for the undercarriage. Just, you know, drive the tracks. Here's a step for it. You can see your rollers underneath. Elevated roller right there, and that's the track guide. Here's your roller on this side. Whenever you're digging, you want to put your roller in front of your cab instead of the sprocket, because it'll just put too much stress on the sprocket and it'll wear it out quick. Anyway, here's your undercarriage. The lines to drive the sprocket are on the other side, but I'll show you that next. Those 2 pieces, circled things right there, are your horns. And 2 swing motors on this 345 CL. All these larger size Cats have 2 swing motors. Your lift cylinders right here, these are what power the lift cylinders, and your cab guard to protect from any debris that flies into the cab. Same cab is on a 365 and 385 CL. No difference. Your air cleaner is in there, and your radiator is in there. Get to the back to the counterweight. Here's the counterweight on the 345. Very large weight on it. I don't know the weight. If I had to pick, I'd say maybe 10 or 12,000 pounds. You can see the holes in it are for where it bolts in. And then you see over here is a service door. They got the bungee cord on it because it's probably broke. And they just don't want it to swing open when they're working. And you can see they got to replace the door. It's missing the decals. And then here's the other side of the undercarriage. And then just pretty much your service step is right there. And this machine is compatible with the Tier 3 emissions. It not with the Tier 4 yet. They released one for the Tier 4, in my opinion. It's ugly. But there's a 345 CL. It's in the 45-ton range, and I believe the engine is a C9 with 345 horsepower. I'll correct myself, it might not be a C9, but there you go.